What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to Energy Media. My name is Nicholas Ryan Garcia, and on today's video, what I want to do is I've been wanting to smoothen out those shifts in Titan2Valve. So this is a TR3650 manual transmission, and it's notchy. They're known to be notchy. It's nothing new about them. It's nothing crazy about them. They're known to be a little notchy. So what I want to try and do today is smoothen that up a little bit. Within the past couple months, it's been like 4 or 5 maybe months. I already changed out the tranny fluid in Titan2Valve. I might have done a video on it, but I don't remember. I don't know. But so I've already changed out the tranny fluid, so I know it's good for a while now. But on today's video, what I really want to do is change out that transmission mount. So this car has about 100,000 miles. I don't think it's gone, but sometimes when I'm gassing it, like I'm kind of giving it the beans, and I'll go from third to fourth, and it's almost like it jumps out of third, like pops into neutral, and then I gotta like send it into fourth. From third to fourth. I'm sending it like I can tap it like into neutral just about, and I think it's just from like I don't know if maybe the transmission mount, maybe the motor mounts and stuff like that. I do want to change out the motor mounts too. That's an upcoming video I really want to do, maybe next video, who knows. But what I really want to do is just smoothen out, like kind of change out those mounts so that it smoothens out the shifts a little bit. And yeah, like it's something I've been wanting to do for a little bit, just because I know that this might help just that notchiness, that notchy feel from this transmission. Let me show you guys real quick the motor mount I got. So I got this off of LMR, and it's a pretty sick motor mount. Like I was thinking about doing the solid motor mount, but I was kind of a little hesitant. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm already gonna do solid motor mounts. I already have them in. They're from Maximum Motorsports. Y'all have probably seen them if you have a Mustang of this year, of like this era and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I kind of want to do, smoothing out the shifts in Titan2Valve, because when I enjoy sending it a little bit, and they're a little notchy, a little too notchy for me. So let's get started in today's video. I'm excited to then kind of give it a drive later on, just to see if the transmission mount itself kind of helps out with that. Let's get started. This is what we are working with. So this right here is the old tranny mount. And so that's the front, no, that's the rear of the car. And then that way is the front of the car. So transmission mount, transmission goes that way. Transmission mount is right here. I'm gonna bring the jack on under and kind of hold it from right here. And so it should be easy. 6 bolts, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, 2 in the middle. And I'll take that off. There's some clips for the O2 sensors that I might have to zip tie to the new mount. I'll show y'all how I do that. But pretty simple. So it's just remove that, put the new one in, and then I'll kind of do a side-by-side of both mounts, just to show you guys kind of what the OEM factory rubber looks like, and then what a brand new polyurethane bushing looks like next to that old stuff. So I'm excited to get this done. All right, so first things first, what I gotta do is take out these O2 sensors. They're just little clips, but they're old. I'm not trying to break them. All right, boom. Same thing with this side. Boom. Put those, like fan those through. Alright, and then there's one more up top, but I can't get it until I take off the mount. So, first things first, take out the 2 middle ones. These bad boys are kind of like in there. It's gonna take a second. But you know what? With the power of video editing, boom. All right, they're both out. I had to switch to my ratchet set just because there are far more teeth on mine. Do you hear them? Just way more teeth, and they're not rounded anymore. So got the two in the middle out. Now it's for the next two on this side and then the next two on this side. Here are the two mounts side by side. Now that I look at this thing, it probably is a little worn. So if you can see right here, so I can touch bushing right here, like the rubber bushing that's right here, because it's like molded into the metal a little bit. But then when I look, let me see if I can get it on camera, because I can. Okay, so right there where my finger is, you see how you can kind of see right through it? There's supposed to be rubber there. So I think they might, I mean, they're not gone, because I can still, like I said, like there's rubber on each side right here molded into the metal still on both sides. So they're like, it's still doing what it needs to do. Like, it's still working. But when I look down here, right down there, you can see that there's supposed to be rubber there. There's supposed to be some of that rubber there. And I'm excited. I'm excited now even more, because now I see, okay, that part, it's not out, like it's not worn out, but it can definitely use an upgrade. So first part is to mount this up under the transmission. Then I'm gonna put this in. I have some nuts for it, and then kind of mount it in on each side with the factory hardware that I just took off. So let's get under there and let's do that. I've got the rubber isolator, the polyurethane isolator in already. The instructions said to leave it in loose, and then put the cross member on. And so I'll show you. I'll put the cross member on, show you, and then tighten up everything, and then show you again. Cross member is all in. I already tightened both sides up in a crisscross pattern. Now I left this loose, so now I'm gonna grab a wrench, tighten that rubber isolator up, and then I'm gonna drop the weight of the car, drop the weight of the transmission, and then tighten these bad boys up. These are all tightened. Yeah. These are all tightened up. I already snugged them up already, and I dropped the weight of the transmission. That's why there's no more gap here. So now I'm just gonna put washer, lock washer, and then the nut on here, and then let's take this thing for a drive and see how it feels. All right, here is the finished product. I already tightened up these two nuts, and I zip tied the O2 sensors here on each side, so it doesn't look bad. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but it doesn't look terrible. I kind of did it loosely, like you can still kind of push on them and move them and stuff. I didn't want to tighten them too tight, but it doesn't look bad. I'm excited to now drive the car, so let's hop in there and let's see how it feels. All right, so we are in the car. Honestly, the minute I started it up, I felt a difference. So noise vibration harshness. So NVH, noise vibration harshness, is the minute I turned this thing on, I felt it. All right, so I feel like the transmission is like a part, like mounted, welded to the body. Like, so I felt it the minute I cranked on the engine. Like, I felt the vibrations from that engine across the entire car. And then the minute I popped it into neutral, and like I had it in neutral first, like I had it in neutral while I was parked down for a second, like you could hear it. Like I have the air down a little bit, but like I can hear the engine. I'm definitely feeling, actually that shift was kind of buttery. Oh yeah. Actually, I'm digging this. Shifts are so much like cleaner. So much cleaner. Now, you guys can probably hear it. Oh my God, but these shifts, like they're buttery, like buttery, like it's, oh my gosh. Like I love it, I love it. Now the vibrations, it's gonna take some getting used to. All right, there's definitely noises I'm feeling. I think the camera's vibrating a little bit too, so I might be hearing that as well. But man, let me at least get in the middle. I hear the transmission a lot more. Like it's a lot louder than what I thought it was gonna be. But honestly, and thank God, I'm so glad I didn't go solid, because I was like so close to going solid transmission mount, and I'm already gonna go solid motor mounts. So I'm feeling the car more. I'm definitely feeling the motor more, a whole lot more. But I want to get some good digs into it. So I'm gonna try and find like a street, kind of turn somewhere where I can get like a good dig. I'm gonna do some downshifts now as I slow down. I haven't done any downshifts yet. I'm curious to see. I mean, it's honestly, downshifts are a little different too. I'm gonna have to retime it. Like retime. That one's better. Alright, I'm gonna make it right here and try and give it a good dig. Let me let some people pass. It feels a whole lot different. I'm not like, I don't know, like I'm trying to give you guys like my honest, 100% honest opinion. Like I want to give you guys my honest opinion because it's a lot to take in. It's a whole lot to take in. So after I put in the MGW shifter, I was hearing a whole lot more vibrations just from changing to the MGW shifter, because in the stock shifter there's like a rubber bushing that they have from the shifter to then the like shifter stick, I guess is what you would call it. There's like a rubber bushing, so like that, oh my gosh, so that takes up, like that cancels out a lot of the vibration. And I'm trying to like concentrate, listen, talk to y'all. This is a lot to take in right now. So, what was I trying to say? So it had a rubber bushing on the stock shifter, and it like canceled out a lot of that noise. Moving over to the MGW shifter, there's none of that. There's the only rubber a part of this shifter is the rubber gasket that mounts onto the transmission. Oh man, it's a lot to take in, y'all. Like, let me see as I'm in fifth, how fifth feels. I mean, fifth felt good too. All the gears kind of feel good moving into them and stuff. But I definitely like have to retime downshifting, because like that, well, not even retime, I gotta get it spot on, because the transmission mount was kind of absorbing. That factory OEM one was absorbing some of, if I missed it a little bit and stuff like that. These, I gotta dial that downshift in perfect. I'm trying to come out here to a spot out here. So I live in South Florida, out here in Broward County, Pembroke Pines, but I work out in Cooper City, over at Sterling and Flamingo. I work at the Potential Church over in the youth ministry, and the neighborhood right next to Potential Church is Southwest Ranches. And so I've taken the car out here, and I've done the 7 things I love, 7 things I hate about the Mustang. I did it over here in our parking lot. We have an extra parking lot across the street from the church, and so that's where I did those 2 videos. But out here in Southwest Ranches is where I've taken the car out here a little bit, because there's not many people like driving out there and stuff. So I'll take it out here a little bit. I'll do a couple digs, kind of just to enjoy it, have some fun with it. It's a lot to take in. It is a whole lot to take in. Y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I've been trying to get, y'all have noticed. I know you've noticed. I know you've been like, bro, what is up with this dude's hair? I haven't addressed the elephant in the room, but I know y'all have noticed in my past couple videos. Bro, this hair is insane. It's getting wild. My hair, as it grows out, it's like, my hair's like frizzy, and as I'm growing it out now, I want a man bun. But I had to put at least the top into like a little top knot, because every time I'm shooting a video for y'all, it's all up in my face, it's all up everywhere, or the wind's taking it and it's like poofy and stuff. So I had to do something about that. So I might look a little feminine right now, but I had to. My GoPro died, so I want to do this. It died because it overheated on the sitting there on the dash. So I'm gonna try and do a couple digs out here in Southwest Ranches. I always try and do like have a little bit of fun, and then I dip, because out here, rich people, and they don't like it when you mess around out here. So I'm gonna do at the next stop sign. They actually redid one of these a couple of these streets too, so now it's a perfect street to get a couple digs in. I want to try and do it quick so that the GoPro doesn't overheat again. Oh, come on, van. Alright, this dig might not be wild, because I got a van in front of me. That felt good. That felt good. Alright, I got a dude looking at me now. Alright, I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna dip, because I got somebody on a golf cart looking at me strange. Bro, all these from that review of 7 things I hate about the car, and now all these plastics are gonna drive me even more crazy. Man, I got some people up here. I'll kind of go slow. I'll do a rolling. That felt good. Yeah, that felt really good. Yeah, downshifting's gonna take some getting used to again. Alright, y'all, my review on this is, I was gonna say a love-hate, but I don't hate it. I don't hate the noises, I don't hate the vibrations. It's nothing wild, nothing crazy. Like, it's definitely a difference. I think my wife is gonna want to be less of a passenger in this car with the noises and stuff. I can crank on the radio and I can tune that stuff out. But it feels different. It feels a whole lot different. It sounds a whole lot different. I'm hearing more of the motor. I'm hearing more of the transmission as I'm kind of like cruising and stuff like that. So it's definitely gonna be some getting used to. A whole lot of getting used to. But y'all, let me know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Tell me what type of transmission mounts y'all have, because for me, I saw a lot of people put some good reviews on this one, and I shot for it. Like, I was also thinking solid tranny mount, and thank God I didn't get that, because I'd be shaking up a storm in here. But I'm really happy with the ones I got. So let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think? What type of transmission mount you guys enjoy? What's kind of your setup with transmission mounts and motor mounts? What type of mounts do you guys have? Other than that, y'all, that is it for today's video. Remember, put a comment down below. Let me know. Let me know if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you learned something new. And that is for me. Remember, guys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please like the video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.